Hey, this is Todd Turnwald here. I hope you're having a great day. One thing we're going to talk about here today, quick, is on leadership and are you a leader? So, a conversation I was having, a couple weeks ago with one of my agents was about a new product that we were introducing that I think is going to be very good. But one of the things that he had said was, hey, I don't process things like you do or as quick. And I'm not the recruiter that you are. I'm not the producer that you are. You're just above and beyond most agents in this country. And that really got me to start thinking. So much so that I shared the entire thing with my group, but it really started making me think about leadership. So stick with me here for a second. But he had mentioned not a great recruiter. So when I think of a great recruiter, I think of somebody that's very social, that wants to talk to everybody. That's typically what a great recruiter is. I'm an introvert, okay? I'm someone that, inside our industry, yeah, I like to talk to people about this opportunity. But outside of that, unless you really know me, I'm kind of a quiet guy. I kind of stick to myself. That's not typically your sign of a really good recruiter, okay? He said, hey, you really process things quick, and got me thinking, I finished nearly last in my class, right? So I would not tab myself as someone that really processes a lot of things quickly, okay? And he talked about, you're a great coach. You're coaching agents all over the country now and doing really well. They're having a lot of success. And it got me thinking about my coaching days in high school basketball. I had some success, but I also had, not failures, but some times that weren't successful, okay? Had a lot of both, and really got me thinking I needed to open up to my group a little bit more and let them know really more about me. So getting back to leadership, in the past, I always thought leadership was about, in the 80s and 90s, we think about some of the great leaders, some of the great coaches. A lot of those guys were very tough-minded, didn't show any signs of weakness, didn't show any signs of vulnerability, all right? Key word there, okay? And I recognize I wasn't doing that either, okay? I wasn't showing any signs of weakness. I wasn't opening up to people, basically showing like, we're flawless in this business. And what I found with the help of Adam Reese at Innovative Financial Group, Coach Michael Burt, is a true leader, guys and gals. You show vulnerability. I think we all show transparency, but you show, and we all care for people, okay? But you show as a leader, a true leader is going to show some vulnerability, okay? So I recognize I needed to share that with my group, okay? I needed to share them that I had different situations. I'm a normal person, right? I'm a normal person, introverted, did not do well in school, right? Had success, but also had, times of unsuccess in coaching. And so what I need to do was be more vulnerable to my group. And so I challenge you guys, think about how you're leading your team. If you're a true leader, are you showing some vulnerability, that you don't have all the answers? Okay, that you're not perfect, that you have signs of weakness, and you're showing those signs of weakness. But what I did share with our group, one thing that kind of sets me apart from most, okay, is my engine, all right? My engine is pretty big, all right? Now, the cool thing about that is you can build your engine to be just as fast, just as strong. That's entirely up to you. But a true leader is going to show that vulnerability, but they're also going to share, okay, why am I getting past those hurdles? Why am I getting past being introverted? Why am I getting past, maybe not being the smartest as far as book smarts, how I process things and why I process things, and as far as coaching, why and how am I getting to be, a fairly decent coach in this industry? It's my engine, all right? So share that with your team that, because that's typically what it takes also, is a big engine, okay? And if you have a big engine, you can do a lot of things. You can go there faster, okay? You can go longer, all right? So share that with your team. Be open with them, be vulnerable. I know as a leader, most of you guys are very transparent and you care, okay? I know in our group, We care a lot. We almost care too much, and that's something that it's probably always been a fault of mine, whether people know it or not, is I cared so much about people and their success. Sometimes that's almost a fault, okay? So I challenge you, all right, to be more vulnerable as a leader and see what kind of success, where that takes you, okay? So I hope you have a great weekend. Something that I think is very, very important is with leadership is vulnerability. So have a great day. Thank you.